Bow bang! Ooh, what's good, YouTube? We back with another video today. Today I want to pray to God He allows me to get this message through the correct and right way. And today we need to talk about why black men prefer interracial dating. I know not every black man does, but this is a disclaimer. Me personally, I love to date black women. I believe black men in general should be dating black women. However, there still is a certain part of the demographic that do love interracial dating. So let's break down why they do. Because I truly and utterly understand, because I've also dated women from other races, why some black men make that their preference. Let's get to number one. Number one is, of course, everybody knows this. They love us. Women from other races love black men. And they kind of have this fantasy where, in like their culture and stuff, and I've heard this from a lot of Spanish women, usually people amongst their culture and amongst their ethnicity, they don't like it when that woman gets with a black man. So they already have this fantasy up in their mind of what they would do with a black man, and women love to act off of fantasy. So when these women with other races get with a black man, they're usually living out a fantasy in their mind that like was constricted and refined, and now they're letting loose. You got to understand, a black man is like an object of desire to a woman from other races. We're like this thing that they want, but it's frowned upon by everybody else in their like immediate circle. So when they feel the need and they see an attractive black man, they truly like to act on it. However, though, it's kind of like a suppressed urge. That's the reason why they love us, guys. Because like I say all the time, usually their family, friends, they would look at them weird if they openly and utterly said out in the open, I love black men, and just coming out walking with a black man on their arm. Hence why when they do it, they can't leave it, because they've already broken past that barrier of people looking at them saying, oh, you like black men, this and that. Bro, there's so many like phrases for women from other races who date black men, and they call them like disrespectful names, guys. We got to understand that it's not like dating a black man when you're a woman from another race doesn't always come with thumbs up and everybody clapping for you. A lot of people disapprove of that, but that is a part of the reason why they love us. It goes hand in hand, because they like going against the grain, and they like doing what makes them sexually satisfied and happy rather than living up to other people's expectations. Number two, guys, let's get to number two. Let's just be honest. Black men love dating women from other races. Number two, guys. Bro, we want to expand. That's the truth. We like to expand, because as a black man, and a lot of other black men can attest to this, bro, they always want us to stay within our race. That is one thing you're going to hear. And it comes in different ways too, like, oh, go back to Africa. Oh, don't talk to that white girl. Leave that white girl alone. I have countless videos on my social media channels where I am talking to a white girl, just asking her a simple question, bro. And she acts like she likes me, and then other older white men specifically, they're saying, stop talking to those white girls, go talk to a woman of your own race. What does that say, guys? They don't want a black man to expand, because they know we have the capability and the reach to expand to women from other races. They don't like that. Hence why we like to do the interracial dating, because, bro, everybody wants to keep a black man in a box, and we feel like we deserve and have the right to expand as well. Why shouldn't a black man be able to increase his dating pool? Why shouldn't he be able to date an Asian woman, a white woman? Why does it always have to be, no, you need to stay within your race, go find some black girls? Literally, that's what people say to you when you're a black man trying to date women from other races. Oh, you need to be with a black woman. You need to be with a black woman. And I'm not saying we don't. We do need to be with black women. But when we're in that phase of dating around and seeing what type of women we like and want, and exploring our options and expanding, there should be nothing wrong with it. And of course it's not gonna get celebrated, because people have made it so hard for black people amongst history to try to limit their options, whether that's in schooling, housing, whatever, women. So we're kind of used to this, of trying to expand and people telling you, no, you need to stay in here in this box we placed you. That's another reason why black men love to date interracially. It's a way of expanding and breaking barriers amongst black men and in the black community. And I understand why a lot of black women, they don't like us when we expand, because they think that we're trying to go like, say, oh, I don't want you, I want this woman. It's not about that. It's more about us like taking a step out of our box and like being able, it's like a liberation. Bro, we feel liberated when we're able to date that white woman, or that woman, that Asian woman, Spanish woman. It's nothing against black women. But that brings me to point number 3, guys. And this is, I have to go over this because a lot of people, it's like the dirty, ugly truth. But number 3, black men specifically are dating women from other races. Some of them because they truly believe non-black is better. That is something I truly don't agree with, but I know that is one of the reasons why a lot of black men are dating interracially. They assume and they believe because of the world that if it's not black, it's better. We've been programmed and been taught and seen all throughout our lives that people who aren't black are getting treated better. So what is that internalized in a black man's mind? All right, if I get with this woman from another race, I'm gonna be treated better. I'm being seriously honest right now. It happens like that, and it's not wrong. It's not wrong for a black man to think that, but it's wrong that like we're still believing it and we're feeding into it, because we need to understand, just because the woman is not black does not mean she's better. Just because she has lighter skin does not mean she's better, and we need to understand that as black men. I personally don't believe that just because a woman is not black, she is better. It doesn't like correlate to me for a reason why I would want to date a woman from another race. But a lot of black men are truthfully and honestly in that mind state, but it came from seeing the whole world and literally their life experiences, and seeing that people from another race and different skin color are getting treated better. And for some reason, a black man may say to himself, well, I want what's better. I want better for myself. I'm going to mate with this woman from another race because my kids are going to end up having lighter skin, which means they will get treated better in this world. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not racist, and that's not wrong. I fully understand that viewpoint and understand why somebody would want to do that. But truth be told, like, it's hurting the black community a little bit, because we're all believing that non-black is better, when we need to understand that to us, black should be the best. Just like how white people believe they're the best, just like how Asian people believe they're the best, we need to believe we're the best as well. But now I'm gonna get into some personal experience, because I've kind of seen it like a lot recently and a lot throughout my life. Just seeing a lot of people who want to believe that when you're dating interracially, it's kind of like a thing where you're saying it's self-hatred and you don't really love yourself. I personally don't agree with that, because it's not self-hatred. Self-hatred is saying that you don't want to date black women because they are black. Saying you want to date other women from another race because you just want to expand and increase your dating pool is not self-hatred. But the self-hatred comes from you putting down black women. When I'm dating a woman from another race, I don't say because oh, black women aren't doing this, that's why I'm dating this woman. That is where the self-hatred does come in. If you're dating a woman from another race, it should be because you want to, and you want to see what this woman is like, or what that woman in that culture is like, not because you think, oh, black women are low and black women aren't good enough for me. That is where the self-hatred comes in, because when we're saying that, we keep constantly saying black isn't good enough. And I don't like that narrative. That narrative is the narrative that's making it harder for us as a people in general to keep excelling and going ahead. Because if we keep saying that other races are better than us, then we're never going to be able to elevate, because other races already believe they're better than us. We can't believe ourselves that they're better than us in a whole. And I believe every race should be treated equally, and all people should be treated equally. But at the same time, this is still the survival of the fittest, guys. It's easy to say every race should be treated equally and everybody should have the same treatment. But if you look at history and in general, a lot of races have always been in like the realm of saying our race is the best. That's why, truthfully and honestly, I believe I should be telling black people and people in general of my skin tone that your race and your skin is beautiful, and it is it should be the best in your mind. It doesn't mean you should be putting down other races though, because every other race and every other ethnicity and different types of people will consider themselves the best, and nobody has a problem with it. That's why we need to start doing that for ourselves. Bang! Woo! That video was fuego. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. I would appreciate you guys giving back, because it takes a lot to give this energy out. So I appreciate if you recycle it back through so I can make more crazy videos. If you haven't already, check out my other videos here, guys. I do a lot of other videos that a lot of other people like. Also, check the links in my description. I love you guys, and we're gonna be back.